Welcome to the world according to Angel. My name is Angela. I'm an adult doll collector and I want to talk. Fill the fridge. I'm so obsessed with this collection. I can't remember being so obsessed since the last fashion series. Oh my God. I'm spending so much money. It's ridiculous. I'm blowing my doll budget. And I just barely scratched the surface and started. So there's a few things I would like to bring up that I have found so far that no one's really talked about too much or it made a video on. So just in case anybody's wondering or has these concerns or questions, here's what I'm finding so far with this collection. First of all, let's start with the refrigerator. It's a little top heavy. When you start putting stuff, especially in the door, and you don't have any weight in the fridge, I think it gets to the point where it's easy to knock over or topple over if it's not on stable ground. My doors have come off a few times. So, just beware, be careful. It's not exactly bottom heavy. The other thing that I'm noticing is a lot of duplicates, but if you're like me and you have several houses and several fridges, it's not a big deal. But the fish and the turmeric and the kombucha, how much every time I see the kombucha or the turmeric now, I just cringe. And then, like the strawberry syrup, a couple of the pizzas. I know some of you have had extra waters, which is not a big deal. I've had some extra milk, Oh, and then the oat jars, geez. All right, and then the Ollipops, not really duplicates, but I'd like to actually have more of those, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So that happens. And then one thing I'm surprised about. Now, I don't know if this has to do with separation of what comes in the fridge and what comes in the capsules, but some of the items are not on the collector's guide. Now, to me, they should be, even if they came from the fridge. I did not mark off what came in. So, like the watermelon magnet and some of the Olipop flavors and the Supreme Pizza. What else came in the fridge? I think that was pretty much it that were not on my collector's guide. But I had other things that came with the fridge that were on the collector's guide. So I don't know where the mix up or why it was left off, but it was kind of odd. I don't know. Just me, I guess. And then there are a couple of things or a few things that you have to make. And I opted to, like with my tiramisu, I just got in one of my capsules. I only made one of them in the pan. You get two pans. And the jello mold with the oranges, I thought the oranges are too precious to put in the jello mold. So I didn't make it. And I might just make it by itself. This is what it's supposed to look like. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll make it or not. And I want to get the little popsicles, but I probably won't put the fruit in those either, although that looks really cute. So that is what I have found so far, guys. I'm completely, utterly obsessed with this. I know a lot of you guys are too. And I am actually going to purchase, I think, another fridge, maybe one or two. Not sure how many I'm going to do yet. I have a couple of houses that need refrigerators and need the old style. So, or it would look good. Anyway, hope everybody is having fun collecting this series. And, let's see if I can open this without knocking it over. I need to fill the fridge. Look at that. All right. Hope everybody's having a great day. Have fun with your collection. And let's just keep on filling our fridges. Ciao, baby.